Oh, what's up, y'all? Welcome. I thought we were going to do the intro sitting down, but that would have been a little bit too official. So let me stand up.
Yeah, we gotta come with the full presence.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Khali Yoga Center. My name is Chris.
And I'm Lindsay.
Today we are going to take you through some of the floor back bends. Let's do it. Okay, belly facing.
Belly down.
Belly down back bends is what we're going to call them. Today we are going through Locus Pose and Bow Pose. Locust first, please, Lindsay. Okay, in this back bend, the front of Lindsay's hips is the foundation of her pose. So she's pushing her hips down into the floor. That's where she's grounding so that she can lift her chest and lift her legs up. Now, Lindsay's going to be going through, coming up into the locust shape and then going down into the floor. And as she's doing that, you can see which of her muscles are activating as she lifts up. When she relaxes, now a key here, when she relaxes into the floor, she actually softens and relaxes. And whenever she raises, usually on an inhale, and doesn't have to be on an inhale, she's using her shoulder blade muscles to pull her chest open, clear her heart space. She's pointing her toes to the back wall and really creating space and a long line through the front of her body. With the back bends, we are igniting the body and use the floor in your locust pose to push into the ground with the front of your hips and lift up. Now, Lindsay does have some modification options here in her locust. Which one you want to take, Lindsay? Okay. Hands.
Yeah.
Hands down by her side, hands at parallel. This is an option. Lindsay could also go with her hands out in front, fingers up. And another modification will also show cobra. She could go hands by her low ribs. And all of this is for thoracic mobility. You take the pose that you can take with full breath. Common misalignments in our locust pose. We'll start with the arms. So Lindsay, bring your hands down by your side. Sometimes the shoulders can roll down towards the floor. As you see that closes off Lindsay's chest. And when she opens her shoulders up towards the ceiling and she slides her shoulder blades down her back, that opens her chest. In her legs, a lot of times legs are either not turned on at all or legs are turned on and spread out. And what Lindsay wants to do here is rotate her inner thighs upward, right? What Lindsay wants to do here is rotate her inner thighs upward, creating a hugging center line between both of her legs that guides her body into its true north. All of these cues so far and coaching tips from Locust Pose are true in Bow Pose as well. What differs in this pose is Lindsay is actively taking a bind with her hands, if possible, grabbing from the inside. And see, if she wasn't able to take that bind, she could bind the arms. Hands can grab from the inside. And then here, now Lindsay has her legs as power force to kick back into the wall. So her legs are actually the primary tool that's opening her chest as she moves into bow pose. Another option for the bind in bow is to grab at the ankles. When Lindsay binds at the ankles, her thighs don't come up nearly as high off the ground, if at all, and she really wants to flex her feet here and push back towards the wall, this activates different parts of the leg muscles. And from here, she could even slide her hands up to her feet. And you see when she slides her hands up to her feet, her thighs come off the ground there. How you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
Another modification from here, a variation of the pose, is Lindsay could start to bring her knees close together as she comes up. And this, in my experience at least, intensifies the pose even more. A way to get into your bow, if you can't grab both legs at the same time, is to do one foot at a time, or even stay with one leg. So Lindsay is alternating between, you could stay with one leg, or she could grab her left foot like she has, and then next grab her right foot, and then grab both together, getting into the shape. Another common problem area in the shape of locust and or bow is in the head and neck area. What we want to do is keep this spine line continual up and out through Lindsay's head, so that her spine line is drawing up and the crown of her head keeps that line moving out. So Lindsay's doing a great job of that here as she goes through both poses. If she were to lose that energetic flow, it could look like chin tucked. You see how now that line coming out of Lindsay's head is no longer following the spine, it's going forward. It could also look like head overly turned up towards the ceiling. Yeah, that looks like it hurts. So now Lindsay's guideline of her spine right here in either pose, you see that line stays continual in either shape, and that's where you want to be. Those are 2 of our belly down back bends. Thanks for watching pose tutorials at Khali Yoga Center. Lindsay, great job.
Thank you, Chris.
See you next time.